Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds, welcoming you back to Lovecraft Country and Secret World Legends, a bonus episode. Yes, every 25 subscribers is a thank you for supporting the channel. I add an additional episode of the Secret World Legends. Now, the main series deals with the main story and, of course, the impending invasion of the Eldritch Abominations into this world. The bonus ones deal with stories that expand the world building of the secret world itself. So this time around, we're kind of skipping back to something out of the Cold War, which is why I'm dressed as an American GI of the late 20th century as my Halloween costume, plus guard dog, because I always love Rex. Anyways, and now we're zipping back into the Red Hand facility, as the dungeon is called. Now, the thing about the Cold War is the Soviets in the real world put enormous amounts of resources into research projects that were dubious. Some of them were super science attempts, others were attempts to try to replicate Western technology with a tenth of the budget, usually with horrific experimentations, and sometimes straight up occult. They did try to do things like remote serving and psychic research that probably came to nothing, as you know, they kind of collapsed, but it did happen, and some of those records are kind of wonky. Conspiracy theorists love them. In any case, we're stumbled across this particular experiment from the Red Hand of the 1970s. A strange transmission will pick up out of this 50-year-old truck. I gotta say, Russian technology of the Cold Wars was like Ragnarok proof. I'm serious. Every single piece of equipment, from the lighting to the truck itself. In any case, let's see what this strange transmission is. From the valley to the stars, the radio of the truck abandoned on the outskirts of the Soviet installation is picking up a strange repeating transmission. Through the distortion, you can make out a woman's voice in a reference to the Red Hand. Something is still transmitting from within the Soviet installation. Ahead, an opening has been recently bashed into the concrete, perhaps by vampiric invaders. So my guess is that the Red Hand sealed this facility off, and it kind of locked it into stasis somehow. And when it was breached, it started up again. Because after all, they've been down there since like probably 1974. Trying to do whatever the hell it is they're doing. And my guess is that if they were been active the whole time, they would have accomplished it. But now, whatever lock, probably mystical, they had in this facility has been broken. Now it's our job to clean it up, because that seems to be our job as a bee of the Gaia, is to clean up everybody else's mess. Here we go.
Open signal to the inner outer reaches. Please respond. Still analyzing your anima and anti-anima fields. Modular structure is not yet finalized. Dog's name was Katyusha. As a child, I dreamed of stars. Represent humanity and the Red Hand. We shall explore new spaces.
We will seek to widen the opening. Repeat, please dial up your whispers.
Oh, geesh, apparently we're still looking up in the air. Yeah, okay, so a few things to go over. One, whoever's on the other side of that is not speaking coherently. Two, please open up your whispers, and the radio tower up there means that they're receiving transmissions from the Dreamers. This was, remember, the 1970s, so it's quite possible that whatever breach occurred was not what woke these people up, but it was the invasion. However, since it's been 2 years in linear time since the initial invasion, I'm gonna guess probably it's a combination of the two. But the dog's name's Kakusha. I believe that was the cosmonaut dog that was launched into space long ago. It's kind of become a icon of the Soviet Cold War attempts to win the space race. Oh god, it's the space race. You kids probably don't even know what the hell that is. Yeah, it used to be a challenge between the United States and the USSR, which is what the Soviet Union was before it evolved back to Russia and the Eastern Bloc. Typical. You always have that retro bunker look around here. Anyways, so what happens is that to see who could get to the moon first, who could put a man in the orbit first, who could get to Mars first, obviously I never finished that one, just because it was something they could do to compete without actually causing a, nuclear war that would not concern so much the 1% was about what happened to of both sides, what happened to the world's population by mass annihilation via nuclear warheads, but the fact is they died too, so it's, is the real tragedy from their point of view. But in any case, so what they did is they competed about who could build the better spacecraft. It was always the United States, by the way. Soviets just kind of got ahead only by doing things like sacrificing people's lives. There was this lovely, okay, here we go, private team. There was this lovely story of a survivor whose capsule landed in the middle of the Siberian wilderness and had to hold off wolves with their fire axe until they were rescued 2 weeks later. Yeah, Cold War was fucking warped. Anyways, heading in. Okay, so here we are in glorious 1970s Soviet era style bunker. Yeah, as you can see, cheap concrete patched even more cheaply, random gear just lying around, and dead people. Well, not really people, vampires. These are of course, the low-level vampires that you've been fighting constantly, and the reason why their bodies are still here after they're dead is they've only been dead maybe a few years at most, and they leave behind a stinky corpse rather than dust. I kind of prefer the dust, by the way. Yeah, the glorious Soviet Union. Mostly just concrete and boredom. And evil, lots of evil. Anyways, let's deal with the sole survivor of the vampiric assault, who apparently is having some sort of digestive issues. So, yeah, let's get started. Probably should have juiced myself up a bit, but shouldn't have too much difficulty dealing with him. There you go. Oh, you're puking on my bug. That's just horrible. Yes, the interesting thing about it is the Red Hand is the one who developed these super soldiers, who then turn around and obey Lilith in order to try to attack Red Hand facilities to get more resources, which is precisely what they're doing here. Thing is, of course, the most advanced, thousands of years of advanced technology, hundreds, dozens, I don't know. What would you consider modern science to be? Dozens, hundreds, thousands of years of progress to create these genetic abominations, and they're using a freaking ball and chain for weaponry. At least a lot of the other ones will be doing like flamethrowers and assault rifles and, ridiculous amounts of DACA, as it will. This guy, nope, he can't handle that. Okay, boom. Although I'm running out of room, apparently the vomit sticks. Ew, I hate it when that happens. Come on, it's like the bottom of a bathroom at a stadium here. Not even an American one. There's some pretty filthy stadiums out there. I think the worst I've ever seen is probably a soccer one. Not an American one, obviously. American soccer, not in America. Anyways, I'm wondering. My apologies on that. A lot of times I get caught up in the combat, and I just kind of focus. Okay, there we go. Thank gods. Yeah, essentially, what's interesting is it appears to have been mutated, but... What?
Congratulations. Your application is accepted.
In my management?
I exist to maintain the program. You are accepted into me.
Okay. That's terrible, dude.
Facility 9 is the Anima and Anti-Anima Research Center. Our program is a gateway to the stars.
Oh, that's not ominous in any way. Yeah, essentially, this is essentially what is a storage facility for the Soviet Union. Now, the Soviet Union, as I spoke before, had 5-year programs in which everybody was told to make X amount of material and do X amount of facilities, etc., and it didn't really matter the quality, just the quantity. So in order to make their superiors happy, they would just make these massive amounts of military hardware and just leave it in these bunkers. I mean, you've got nukes down there possibly, and it's just lying around because they never got used because the end of the Cold War came not in combat but in financial collapse for the Soviet Empire because they kept building shit probably. Yeah, there's just like billions of dollars of equipment in this, in our terms of money, in this facility alone, and people starving in the cities of Russia at the time. It's one of the reasons why the right-wingers don't say communism is a failure, but it's not really communism. Communism is when the oh yeah, it's always the one star ones, isn't it? Yeah, it's always it's communism is when the means are hang on.
Mysteries of the cosmos. The program researches anima and anti-anima, the life and blood of the cosmos. Do not be alarmed by the term blood. It is not my function to alarm you.
Okay, we got health then.
I am designed to guide you to the inner outer reaches. Eesh,
this makes me think like this is the computer equivalent of talking dirty. Yeah, the as I was saying, it really wasn't. The facility, as an example of that, like I said, billions of dollars worth of gear. You could feed all the people in the Soviet Union on probably just what's on this for a year. But everybody needs their vanity projects if you're the 1%, whether it be in Russia or, you know.
I'm excited for you to meet
Oh,
her.
God.
She is the
I'm trying to set us up.
We maintain each other.
Uh-huh. Gatekeeper, but we know it's not a real gatekeeper. So they've been experimenting with anima, and they're familiar with Agartha and its patterns, and they've tried to recreate a gatekeeper, probably in an attempt to create their own Hollow Earth. And if you recall, all the way back to episode 1, Hollow Earth creates Earth as a sort of archetype. So they're trying to create their own freaking world, or I suppose they're God Kings, because that's just what people like this do. But yeah. Okie dokie.
Exploring the cosmos is a descent, not an ascent. Helena learned to accept this. So must you.
All I know is there's another sewer level, isn't there? Yep. Squish. Love that weightless thing. Although apparently we're not weightless because we shook the earth. Does that just mean we're super dense and don't feel falling damage? Could explain why we don't suffer. Okay, I see our next problem. Okay, so if you notice this design, where is it? Come up behind it. Oh God, how does a fucking 50-ton mech sneak? Oh, it knows we're here. It's playing with us. All right, I know you're here. You know we're here. If I get ambushed by this thing, I'm gonna feel stupid. Corner, 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 corner. Where are you? Playing hide and seek with a mech. And the scary part is I'm losing. I hope this guy didn't glitch out of existence. That would make this annoying. Alright, alright. It's gotta be here somewhere. Yep, there we go. Yeah, the basic design down here resembles the Agartha Guardian drones. The huge ones that walk around all the time. Looks like I tried to recreate it with 19 vacuum tubes and titanium as opposed to Agartha, a third age material, with the predictable result of it being pretty chunky. Alright, boom. Let's get this started. Oh God, I forgot my combat drugs. Hang on a second. Need to take my hit. For crying out loud, did you lose track of me? Fire and forget. And... oh, come on. Timing up. Okay, I'm getting zapped. Not... come on. That's screwing with my reticle. The shaking effect. Alright. Oosh. Looks like it was launching flares or something at me. Yeah, the programming in this thing doesn't seem to be super accurate. My guess it was lowest... I mean, you can't even say it's lowest bidder because I didn't even use money for it. It's just some super underpaid scientist. Okay, that doesn't look good. That looks like a fucking railgun. In case you don't know, a railgun is a weapon that uses magnetic fields to accelerate projectiles faster than the speed of sound. It's really kind of theoretical, as it's pretty easier just to keep using chemical-based weapons like bullets. I mean, like a really cheaper. Alright, let's see. Oh, you're collapsing the ceiling on me. I like how they have that ability to target you. Alright. Oh, we're out of range for that. Okay, just let the bullets reload. Ah, there you are. Okay, that doesn't look like I should step on that. You go here, alright? Did you just hit me? Oh, crap. I'm not going to make cover, am I? Okay, just did it. Just did it. Oh, that doesn't look like it'd be fun to ride. Alright, let's get rid of this. What would they, like Soviet Gundam? Okay. Thank you, B-Sense. Controls are a little wonky. It could be experiencing lag here. Alright, and burn. You missed, because I'm flying. Probably don't want to stick around this section. Ow, ow. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Okay. Trying to figure out how the electrical surge is just staying there. Do they like punch a hole in reality with this thing? Which I would not put past them. Alright, back up. There we go, lock in, fire. Just keep moving. Oh yeah, that little thing, by the way, is that appears and shoots things at you. That's a particular add-on to one of my talismans I like. Some's a little gatekeeper-like creature for myself that just throws an anima bolt at whatever I'm aiming at. It's kind of fun. Alright, dive in here. Come on. Boom. The Red Guard. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. Yes, essentially the Red Guard was the elite Soviet Union, or supposed elite Soviet Union, that was supposed to bring fear and loathing wherever they went. Mostly they're just a bunch of jackass bullies. It terrorized a population that had no ability to petition the government for grievance, as the Constitution of the United States puts it. Which is the first thing that fascists do. Remove your ability to complain about what they're doing and do anything about it. And then you have to get to the guillotines. I mean, no one really thinks that one out, but if you remove all legitimate ability to deal with grievances, you're gonna go right to the illegitimate ones, like, you know, guillotines, which is why it's such a popular meme these days. Okay. How we doing? Not so good? Good. Oh, gods. Move. I like the fact that I'm trashing this thing wearing the uniform of the people that was meant to kill. The American soldiers. Or Western soldiers, technically. It wasn't just America, it was NATO. It's one of the things I think Americans forget. It's that we had the British, we had the Australians, we had the French, the Germans, everybody who... West Germans at the time. Everybody who just didn't want to live under a jackboot. Which is an enormous amount of people. Kind of why, in history... I think I'm trapped here, playing with this thing. May have to risk getting through. Oh, ow. Alright, let's see if we can sneak past this corner at least. Ooh, got a little shock there, but at least we're out of the trap. So yeah, that's the thing about empires. They always get wiped out once they forget just how many people... Oh, got shoulder rushed. How many people are... They're really inside their borders? I mean, numbers count. Just ask Custer. Oh wait, you can't. He died. Well, he would be dead of old age at this point, but the point is that if you don't know who Custer is, if he's not American, he is a United States cavalry officer.
You have greatly assisted the program.
Okay, shut up. Yeah, Helena's probably a bad example of us. If she's made of anima, and that's of course what we're made of, it's their attempt to recreate us, or a gatekeeper version of us. And probably failing horribly, which is why she's been hiding down here for 50 years. Now, like I said, when they breach, they probably breach some sort of containment to keep these guys from doing anything. And once they broke the stasis lock... I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Came out, but yeah. Let's see. God, I'm trying to imagine this coolant must be ammonium-based, considering how old it is. If I had flesh, it'd be like blue at this point. Alright, cool. I got stuff. I'm gonna run out of inventory, aren't I? Have I already run? Oh, I already ran out of inventory. Oh god, it's still here, isn't it? And I'll have to deal with it later. Hang on. Ah, yes, back to the corrugated metal tubes. Always wonderful. Can you imagine the smell? Research approach. Okay, tight quarters. Yeah, the rifle's good at long range, but you're probably better off with chaos at short range. Chaos has changed, by the way. See, make sure I've got everything. Nope. Thing is that for some wonky reason, it's not putting my elemental focus in the right place, and I do not know why. It's happened since this update, but I got caught a couple of times doing that. Okay, we'll just toss that, by the way. Alright. Okay, just making sure everything's fine. Alright, so this looks ominous. Oh, that's filth and dead bodies that have filth faces. Yeah, that's what they call filth. What the? Lady, what are you doing? Which means I should be approaching the nodes because you are not my best friend, computer.
Initially, we had not calculated for anti-anima.
Uh-huh.
It is the byproduct of cutting into the cosmos.
Oh. You broke the universe. That's just terrible of you. Okay, so this is doing something... Oh, hi. What's amusing is I'm not even defending myself, and these guys are, like, doing nothing, because they're firing regular bullets. And... fists, apparently. Yeah, that's a new chaos ability, by the way. It's kind of interesting. Okay, you. Oh my god. I don't know what that is, but I don't want to be around it. Just keep going. Oh, I can't go any further. Hopefully this is far enough. Oh my god, they have a filth volcano. What the hell did you people do down here? This is the sort of thing that you think would be good to keep around. Initial exposure division. Okay, so you guys were deliberately exposed to anima by your masters, weren't you? Just go away. See, one of the reasons I'm kind of ignoring these guys is because they're Filth made a knockoff version of the bees, and these guys just keep coming back from the dead because it just keeps reconstructing them, just like it keeps reconstructing us. But unlike us, they do not have access to the anima weaponry. Okay. Kind of like that. Alright, you can stay there. I'm so not diving into that. Oh, gods. Just kind of hope the original consciousness of these people is gone. I've got to get these things done. Yeah, the bullets are just passing right through me. Minor annoyance. That is not a minor annoyance. Yeah, the reason why everything's going black and white, by the way, is this deconstructing reality. Yeah, that's a little frightening. Okay, getting my kills in for the day at least. Uh-oh. It's gone black and white again. It's kind of funny because that's what television was like back in the 1970s. So it's like we've gone back to a spy drama of that era. Cold War is an interesting time in history, but it is not a fun time in history. Alright, back online. And we need to get the hell out of here. Oh great, more dead people. Formerly dead people. Technically this means the original hipster dude's dead too, you know? The thing you gotta think about is that when we were burning off in episode 0, we were essentially losing all of our mortal flesh and becoming creature of anima, which basically means we are a completely different person just based off the original one. What that means of your existential dread is up to you. But we are having a better time than these guys are. That much I can guarantee. Probably should have switched out the buckle too. Bug's not as useful here. Alright, let's go. Want some? Get some. Guy at least built me better. I'm just trying to figure out where they're getting the bullets from. Okay, come on, guys. Get in for hugs. Let's boot this baby up. Oops. Black and white again. Yeah, we've got like these 7.62 millimeter bullets, old bullets, just slamming through us with minimal effect. All right. Come on, see if I can do 2 at 1. No. Can't. All right. Boot, boot. God damn it, there we go. Do not want to get stuck in the filth wave. Yeah, if we don't get this in contain, it's going to really rip another hole in reality. Why the Soviets wanted this to stick around, I don't know. They're probably thinking about trying to make an anima, dark anima antimatter bomb or something. All right, come on, boot up. Okie doke, okie doke, okie doke. Come get some. Come on, boot up. Uh-oh. Re-dead people. Probably the original ones were conscripts. The thing about the difference between the U.S. and Soviet military is that nobody kind of voluntarily wanted to go into the Soviet Union, so they just kind of took a whole bunch of peasants, and yeah, they were pretty much peasants at that time, put them in uniform and gave them cheap rifles. They didn't even have the numbers, and they didn't even have the quality. I mean, the only reason the Soviet Union wasn't completely overrun in the Cold War was the nukes. That's why they're always desperate for this super science kind of shit. Or occult or something to give them an advantage over the technologically superior and monetarily superior West. I mean, Dennis Miller I'm not fond of the man, but he had a great joke about it. It ultimately what destroyed communism, well, fascist in the communist name, is there was no money in it. Boom. Can do this. Boot up, boot up, boot up. Your last one. Come on, come on. Oh, gods. Oh, thank gods. Shut these guys down, too.
You have contributed, I assure you. Is that not enough?
Oh, shut up, Hal. I am tired of your little games. He's probably monitoring us, trying to figure out how to duplicate our abilities, and given he's 1970s level technology, I don't give him a huge amount of props for being able to do that. Oh wait, this is the entrance. It's the other way I want to go. Oh, thank God I can sprint now. Okay, 1970s technology, you keep that reality-destroying material away. It's too bad no one's maintaining you to do so. Oh God, I got another one of these things. I have to get rid of this stuff. Or just sell it. Alright. Another anima well.
Please restrain the subjects.
Oh, for God's sakes. Staff? They're kind of understaffed here, people. Yeah, the thing about this is, like I've noticed before, is that the anima wells here are next to these power conduits, which basically means that they're draining off anima, which means they're taking the life force of the universe and using it for their own twisted ends. Because the Illuminati, the Soviet, the Red Hands, the Oriachi, they just consider anima to be another fuel source of nature to exploit. Oh, gods, what have you done to me? Okay, let's tap some candy, shall we? Let's regenerate that off. Oh, come on.
This is a restricted area. You are not being polite. Bioelectric restraints.
Polite? You want to see me be polite? Okay, large area. Switch back to commando. Oh, come on. Still think I'm in combat? Alright, I'm going to wait 15 seconds for this to cool down so I can switch back to commando. Yeah, I usually use different builds for different areas. The thing is that it's kind of my way of doing things. I don't have the money to invest in the patron program that they have here, or the or be able to grind that much. So I don't have super levels of power, so I have to match that in technique. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm in a nuclear reactor that's attacking me. Great. So the filth has made the nuclear reactor sentient. No, I should have switched over to incinerary. Anima stuff, this isn't getting it. Kidoki, set you on fire. Yes, because the containment system is a great thing to set on fire. Oh, gods. Guys.
Trigger protocol at 26%.
Oh, that's great. If I take this down to the lights go out. Okay, don't get in the red zone. Usually a good idea. That's the thing about red. We always assume that it means bad because it's blood, and if blood's being spread, it could be our blood. I did like that Doctor Who episode that pointed out that in the universe there's more people don't have red blood.
50%.
I hope there is an actual timer for this, because I don't seem to be doing it very quickly. Okay. The heck? Okay, great. More of this. Ow, 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 ow. Just a slugfest at this point. No technique. Which is too bad. It's one of the things I like to do.
Trigger protocol at 79%.
Oh, great. We're gonna burn. You're gonna may have to do... Oosh. Ow.
Critical chambers are now closed. Please exit through the nearest mouth.
I don't want to go into something's mouth, thank you. Did we kill it? Oh my god, CRT TVs. Oh, this thing is running on analog, I swear. Oh, this must be the mount it was talking about. This doesn't make me feel happy. What's going to try to digest me? Alright. Okay. Usually I only carry 6 of the distillates on at any time. You can get ridiculous the amount sometimes. And while I'm thinking about it, let's switch over to grenade types. Incinerary. See if that works for us. Oh, great. Just borrow the anima, guys.
We were chosen by the hand, selected from thousands. We passed all the tests. We sacrificed. Only I survived, but their energies lived on inside me. As will yours.
Ah, how ominous. Let's see. There it is. Doing that to me again. Tried saving it before, too. It doesn't seem to help. Try again. Sorry. Dealing with the new update. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be Titan Fight, which I went back to Magus. Okay, there you are. Looks like it's a lesser reality surgeon. Oh, God. Do you take ACA? Oof. Boom. So, stasis then. 2 of you. Okay, we'll start up. Potentialist. Ah, so these are people who had the potential to become something like I did. Basic psychic potential, probably finding the original bloodline that Gaia used to create us. If I remember my theory being that hipster dude is a member of... Oh my god, what did I just do? Somebody did that to me, didn't they? Sequence analyst. I have no idea what that means, but I don't think you're helpful. Oh god, so these are the failures of the program of whatever the hell I've been doing down here. And it's just bodies being used as puppets for the filth. Oh, you're a gunman. Again, where are the 9mm bullets coming from? Did these use 9mm? 9mm is NATO standard. Did they use 7.62 in a bullet? I don't even know. I should look that up someday. I minorly like the Cold War, which is why I'm kind of always talking about it, because it just represents a total insanity of the world at that point. I mean, not that this world is sane right now, but it was a different type of insanity. Everybody constantly thinking about the fact that the end of the world was gonna come any day now when the bombs dropped. Constantly. No, we're done. Okay. I think this new build's working fine. Oh wait, we need to ditch something. Let's see what we need to ditch. Another distillate. And trade up. Alright, and I guess we need to hit this door. If it's red, you blow it up. Okay, large area. Single target. So, switch back to commando. And change the launcher. What should we do? Incinerary. See if that works well. No, actually, let's try tactical retreat. I've seen it used recently. And it's kind of interesting where I'll drop a grenade and fly backwards.
They recruited us to be Phantom Cosmonauts. At first, we misunderstood. But then they showed us the opening. They cut into us, so we could cut into the cosmos. The true cosmos. These channels prepare me.
Agartha.
Anima, it is the life. But then came anti-anima. The blood.
And the Dreamer's Realm.
The goal of the program is to create the first Voyager. Not someone who floats in a suit mere mind miles from the Earth. No, someone to explore the inner outer reaches.
Aha. Oof. So they created you to try to breach Agartha and the Dreamer's Realm for the glory of the Soviet Union. I get it. I really do. But you're also 50 years out of date, kiddo. Did work. Gotta work on that technique a bit. Probably stun her first, kind of like this. And then hit her with the grenade. And she's using just fists. Oh my god. That's all you've got? Fists? You've never even bothered to learn any of the techniques like I use. Dude, oh, now you're using filth. It's always breaking out the filth. Alright. There we go. She did get her, though. Just the edge of it. I gotta work on the timing on that. It's nice that you think you're accomplishing something.
The gold turns to black. The blood keeps coming. Blood and whispers.
The
cosmos for so long.
Yeah,
Anima
well.
only holds us back. The program is glorious. All who guard it are glorious.
Oh my god, that Soviet brainwashing went straight to the Dreamers. Ooh. Oh, hi doggies. You brought friends. Alright, boom. Got the dogs at least. Come on. Concentrate on Helena as she's the primary target. Contempt. Yeah. Mutual. That does work well for AoE effects, especially when she remains intact in the center. Although she didn't take any damage that time. Alright. What are you doing? Just posing? Oh, you're draining energy. Here, let me get you more. Okay, back to setting you on fire.
Infinite void.
Oh, gods.
Accept me.
Yeah, you gone full one-winged angel, baby. Oof, too much filth disabled me. Remember, and there we go. Gaia is a resourceful bitch. That's the thing, she just keeps bringing me back. One of the reasons why Gaia will win is that she has access to space-time and can keep bringing us back until we get it right. You got ugly. Come on, come get some. Oh, Gaia's discharging you. Because you're full filth. Come on. Ah, it's getting good. At the mean of using the grenade there. Boom. Just stand there. Why don't you? Spite. Oh, God. Ooh, you destroyed it, you bitch. It was Gaianen.
Why'd you ground me? I trained for this. They made me for this.
Uh-huh, so, you know.
I'm the first true traveler. I'm the modular structure.
No, you're a greedy bitch.
Stars, impale me with beauty.
Uh-huh. It's always about you. It's always about you. Not about the people.
Why'd you ground me? I trained for this. They made me for this.
They made you for it to be as a slave. Yeah, that's...
It denies you the cosmos.
I was...
Stars, impale me with beauty.
No.
The anthem of dreams.
Yeah, she's gone bye-bye. They basically took her greed, her desire to be the best and the brightest, all the programming that the Soviets gave her on being sacrificing herself for the people, and they twisted it with her ambitions to be the first at something. Speed of black light. Yeah. Oosh. She's wearing me down. Ooh, I got into the sludge. Ooh, the teleporting is not as good because I keep teleporting into the sludge. There we go. Ugh, don't want to get too close to that side. Maybe I should be a little more focused to where I'm standing.
I trained for this. They made me for this.
Come on. Didn't time it right. On the other hand, you're locked in place. It's kind of fun to drop about that in you.
I trained for this. They made me for this.
Yeah, well, your ambitions are not my problem. Goodbye.
Good night.
Okay.
The cosmos is cold.
Yes.
And pierced with promises.
As the man Neil Gaiman said, dreams make no promises, child. Okay, so let's see what Kirsten thinks about this particular flashback to the past. Okay. 1950s, the Red were rounding up women for the space program. Ugh, had to be first in everything, including things they were too thick to understand. Helena got redirected to a very different kind of the branch of the program. Facility 9 was all about bioenergy experiments and being the first to manipulate and control the cosmic gash they came across. Okay, so that's why this facility was built around it in Transylvania. Typical Red Hand logic. Before we know what it is, let's shoot a dog in there. Seriously, they shot a dog in there. Oh, probably where the Hound prototypes came from. Anyways, we'll recover what we can of the research. Yeah, that makes me feel so good, Kirsten. Oh, gods. Yeah, so here we are at the end of things. But, yeah, it's one of the things about that is that supposedly communism was all about protecting the people, and yet it was about all these damned vanity projects that, man, I've got to do a bunch of recycling for my inventory here. Ooh, that was interesting. How did I get that much? Is that a special thing I'm missing here? Anyways, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll handle this. Give me a moment. I'll handle this in a moment. Yeah, but anyways, but in the end, it's just... No. In the end, it's just taking all the money away from the people for these little vanity projects of trying the best and brightest. And so, I don't know if we went over it before, because I've kind of got caught up in things. But yeah, the space program was a vanity project between the two over who could be the best in orbit. Now, when they launched Sputnik, there was a bunch of panic that they were going to have orbit-based weapons platforms, which we still don't have today, as far as I know, that were simply going to launch nukes from us. And it panicked everybody, and they got the first person to orbit. We threw up John Glenn, then we went to the moon. We spent billions of dollars to basically put a bunch of stuff on a dead rock. Yeah, let's at least get the story. Yeah, so... The space program, it's kind of an interesting thing, the idea of being able to go out there into space and colonize it, but we kind of need to deal with some stuff down here first, and we kind of need the money. The thing about the Soviet Union and the USSR, 50 years, they spent essentially the majority of their GNP for stuff like this. So, and here we are just cleaning up the mess 50 years later still. Anyways, enough politics, sorry about that. The thing about it, the Cold War, is having lived through part of it and wore a uniform during part of it, it's kind of one of the defining characteristics of my life. probably makes me, and most people of my generation who are in the military or something related, probably sets us apart. But in any case, it's Fantastic World saying farewell from Lovecraft Country and Secret World bonus. Hope you enjoyed this. Of course, if you like it, like, share, subscribe down below. And if you really like it, down below there are links to the Gumroad payment platform. Help expand this. $1 more away from that will unlock the Secret World Lore Hunter series, which I create a second character designed specifically just to find the lore in the story. And the $1 gives you additional material, and $2 gives you early access. In any case, I will see you next time. Oh, one last thing that I'm going to do before I leave here, so stick around for the credits. One thing about the Soviets is they have this awesome anthem, or they had this awesome anthem that if you put it on full volume and just start grinding and shooting in a first-person shooter or an MMO like this, it is an awesome experience. And I'll show you a little what it's like. Hang on.